What's going on, guys? I'm Buddy Up's Going Broken on TikTok. I made an entire series where I give my opinion on every single shiny Pokemon, and this video is for the Pokemon of Generation 4. The turquoise and the lime green go really well in this case. Same thing with Groudon, I'm not a big fan of how much green is on its back. What did I just say about the green? Bring back the turquoise! With Chimchar, it's a simple change, and I like it. Probably wouldn't like Inferno as much if it weren't for like the purple eyebrows? I just think there's too much going on with Infernape's design to make the pink stand out and actually feel like a shiny. Piplup, you barely changed. This is a disappointing starter shiny. Same thing with Prinplup, it's just meh. Also, I forgot Prinplup kind of existed. Oops. At least with the point we can tell it's different, but it's just eh. Wow, you're brown now, Starly. That's so crazy. Sarcasm. Same thing with Staravia. Brown's just boring. At least Staraptor has that striking blue on its mohawk thing, so I like this one a bit more. I mean, it's Bidoof. I can't rag on Bidoof. But Barrel, however, that's a bad shiny. It's alright, the yellow works. No further comment. This works perfectly. The gold contrast with the black and the little orange. It just makes sense. It's the same thing with Luxio and Luxray. It's just a good shiny. I think we can all agree with that. I like when baby Pokemon have a very simple shiny, but you can still tell that it's shiny, so I really like Shiny Budew. I wish it did a bit more than just change the color of its flowers, but it's alright. Now this is a good shiny for Cranidos. Just the red, it looks like its blood-soaked head from bashing into stuff. Same thing with Rampardos, it's just good, but comparatively Shieldon and Bastiodon not as good. Still a fine shiny, but Jesus, you're ugly. And in the case of Burmy and every Wormadam form, their shinies are absolute trash, especially this one. But Mothim, how did they get such a good shiny for such a mediocre Pokemon? I like the orange on Combee, it's alright. Same thing with Vespiquen, it just works. I know I said this last time, but blue going to pink, yada yada yada. Jesus Christ, people. So many of the ones in the comments that you're saying, oh no, that's purple. No, they're pink. Specifically Kyogre. Kyogre's pink. Man, that was a tangent and a half, wasn't it? The yellow's fine on Weasel, and I really like the white collar. Same thing with Floatzel, it's consistent. Cherubi just looks like a dried out cherry, and that's just not appealing. I like the eggplant version of Cherub. It's a nice blue, but this one doesn't even change. On the pink shells, I don't really like the orange shiny, but I really like that baby blue kind of color on the other shellos. But both Gastrodon, neither one of them have a very good shiny. Jesus, you look more like a Teletubby in your shiny. God. I love this light blue and gold combo for Drifloon. I absolutely love it. I like it on Drifloon too, but the dulled down gold and that green, it just throws me off. This is a nice shiny. The pink reminds me of like cotton candy. It just works. Put your horny away! This, my friends, is something that I like to call a snot rag. I know I rag on pink a lot in this series, but the red kind of balances it out, so I think it works. I do not like this. The pink is just overlaid on the gray, and it just looks gross. Purugly's a bit better because it has the white to bounce it out, but still not a fan. Yeah, your tassel things go from red to orange. That's boring. Now we got Stunky and Skuntank. These are good shinies. I will fight anyone who says otherwise. This forest green really works for Bronzor, and like the yellow eyes, it just fits. Some green shinies work and some don't. This one does not, so stop using this washed out green Pokemon. I don't like Bonsai's body color, but I do like the magenta-ish orbs on top. This is a green that actually works, so keep doing this. I mean, your shiny can run a hole. That's awful. Now for forgettable Pokemon, Chatot has a really nice shiny. It's just good, you know? I think it's Spiritomb shiny, and my immediate thought is, huh, I feel like someone saw this on a cocaine trip. Shiny Gibble is so good. So someone please tell me, how did that color not carry over to Gabite and Garchomp? Those two are garbage. Munchlax, you should have changed more. I love you so much, but come on, man. I'm not a fan of the blue tinted face and like the yellow on Riolu. Same with Lucario, but I think like the light blue on the chest helps a little bit, but still not a fan. I like the normal color variation with Hippopotas and Hippowdon when they're actually not shiny and it's just their genders, because these are just bad. I love shiny Scroopy. It's a bright cherry red. It just works. But then we have Trapeon. This is the worst Pokemon that got done dirty when 3D models became a thing and just got desaturated. Look at it in Gen 4, that's so much better. I like the neon feel from Shiny Croagunk and Shiny Toxicroak. I just think it looks good. You know what everyone's grass types be like autumn colors and then, you know, kind of like dried out leaves? Yeah, let's not do that. I forgot you existed. I also forgot you existed. You both have mesh shinies. I like that turquoise, but I don't have much else to say, so moving on. It's a simple change. I like the blue, so it just works. Same thing with the Abomasnow, but maybe they should like change the white to something else, but it's alright. I feel like this is one of those that it's so bad, it goes back to good, and frankly, I'm okay with that. And I like Shiny Magnemite and Magneton better. It's a nice yellow, but Jesus, I don't like the Lickitung line. You look like mashed potatoes mixed in with corn. That's it. You remind me of Play-Doh. I said that about Tangela too, but still I like it. Why didn't you change, Electivire? You are so cool with such a bad shiny. Now this is a pink Pokemon I like, has different shades of pink plus black little undertones, so I think this one actually looks good. Man, they really just said screw the Togepi line with shinies, didn't they? This is a good shiny. The blue being the primary with red undertones and highlights. This looks so damn good. I've said this once before about your shiny Leafeon, but you just look like you got soaked in chicken broth. Glaceon, you're a bit better, but still you barely change. People have been waiting for Gliscor, and yes, it looks really good. Mamoswine, not so much. You look dirty. I like that they went with like a lighter pink color for Porygon Z compared to its pre-evolutions. I think it just looks better. I like Elate's darker blue and like the gray on top. I think this one works really well. Your shiny is the exact same as Nosepass, but I think the gold and red balance out each other really well. Why did you turn blue when your pre-evolve forms were red? This is not a shiny, you just need more sunlight. I like the red color for Rotom, but I wish all their plasma wasn't the exact same color. Maybe it should have been switched to something else. Shiny Uxie reminds me of bread and butter, so I think I kind of like it. I don't like shiny Mesper or Azelf though. Like the pink and blue don't work as well with the yellow. I mean, shiny Dialga's okay. It's not good though. Still better than shiny Palkia because you barely change. Same thing with Heatran, your eyes are just pink, nothing else. I don't mind shiny Regigigas. I like the blue, it's a simple change, but they probably could have done more. I see people go back and forth with shiny Giratina. Some love it, some hate it. I personally like it because I like the blue and silver. Shiny Crescelia is super good. Purple and blue go really well with that yellow, it just makes sense. Can we just forget that Fiona exists? It's a nice shiny though. Manaphy, you barely changed. At least Fiona had like a little yellow gem. Darkrai had the potential to look really cool, but this is just disappointing. I like that blue with shiny Shaman, but once again, I feel like this is just disappointing. Shiny Arceus is alright, but it's just meh.